A 2009 Sports Illustrated story looked at how 78% of former NFL players had their bank accounts shut down 2 years after retiring. Today's greatest athletes, though, are less likely to experience financial ruin after retiring. Sports are now occupied by a generation that's always seeking for ways to diversify their portfolio and snag the finest emerging digital businesses, so more sportsmen are not just avoiding bankruptcy. Learn more about the digital companies that famous athletes are funding by watching on. Number 1. Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, a 10-time NBA All-Star, is knowledgeable about IT investing, like many sportsmen. He has financial stakes in Lyft, Casper, an online retailer of mattresses, and Hullabaloo, a developer of interactive storytelling applications for smartphones. And on June 22, Anthony announced his most recent technology investment on stage at Collision, a tech conference in Toronto. Greg Cross, co-founder and CEO of Soul Machines, joined Anthony and Cross as they presented Digital Mellow, the NBA star's digital and autonomously animated self, following a year of development. Cross inquired about Digital Mellow's sentiments. The artificial avatar replied to the audience's laughter by saying, "I feel fairly relaxed. I'm delighted to be here." Anthony was quick to point out to the audience that this technology, which he called the future, is just in its very beginning, with Digital Mellow. The goal is to assist Carmelo in interacting with fans and growing his brand via sponsorship by using his digital twin or avatar. Digital Mellow, for instance, is able to interact with his followers virtually and attend events that Anthony is unable to. Number 2. Spencer Dinwiddie. Just a tech man with a jumper, that's all. Spencer Dinwiddie of the Dallas Mavericks self-described as such on his website. Dinwiddie made an investment in Dapper Labs, the firm creating the new Flow blockchain, together with other NBA players, including Andre Iguodala, Miami Heat, and Aaron Gordon, Orlando Magic, totaling around $12 million. Dinwiddie secured $7.5 million in investment for Galaxy in the summer of 2021, a platform for social tokens that will include social tokens from famous people like actress and singer Teyana Taylor, NBA player Iman Shumpert, and others. Number 3. Andre Iguodala. Smart tech investments are associated with the Miami Heat star. Marqeta, a corporation that processes payments, made its NASDAQ debut last year under the ticker code MQ, surpassing a Wall Street market valuation of $16 billion. Andre Iguodala, a Miami Heat player, assisted Marqeta with funding before to the massive IPO. In addition to Zoom, Iguodala has invested in other businesses. Iguodala also founded the Players Technology Summit, a gathering of investors, IT companies, and players. When he saw that his teammates, the athletes, were interested, he came up with the concept for the summit. The summit series was so popular that it inspired a relationship with Bloomberg, which is now in charge of presenting them. Number 4. Serena Williams. Tennis player Serena Williams and her husband Alexis Ohanian helped fund $5 million for the Bitcoin reward startup Lolly last year. Williams' business, Serena Ventures, which was established in 2014 with the aim of sponsoring programs that foster diverse leadership, made the investment. Williams is also engaged with Propel, a Brooklyn-based firm that digitizes food stamps, and Maven, an online marketplace for hair extensions. Number 5. Stephen Curry. The 4-time NBA champion has invested in businesses like Snap Travel via his firm, SC30. The business bills itself as a travel agent through messaging, providing consumers with exclusive travel deals through one-on-one conversations on chat platforms like Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. Additionally, Curry made investments in the home exercise system Tonal and the Palm, a more portable version of the smartphone. Number 6. Kelvin Beachum Jr. Another ardent tech investor is offensive lineman Kelvin Beachum Jr. of the Arizona Cardinals, who previously said that it's time to bridge the digital gap. Throughout his NFL career, Beachum has invested in more than 20 enterprises. Alongside stars like Justin Timberlake and sportsmen like Andre Iguodala, he made an investment in Step, a mobile banking app for teenagers. Iguodala was a member of a group that helped Step fund $50 million in late 2020. Number 7. Michael Jordan. In 2015, NBA star Michael Jordan and entrepreneur Mark Cuban invested in the sports analytics firm Sportradar. The two contributed to a $44 million fundraising round for the business. The firm was valued at $2.5 billion 5 years later. Sportradar priced its first public offering, IPO, at $8 billion in 2021. Number 8. Russell Okung. Russell Okung of the Carolina Panthers made news in late 2021 when he became the first NFL player to get a payment in Bitcoin. His biggest investment was in Shift, a tool that lets staff members manage calendars, switch shifts, and communicate with coworkers all from a mobile device. He also made an investment in Matcherino in 2015, a Seattle-based business that allows video game enthusiasts to sponsor matches between their favorite players, or even raise funds to compete against their favorite players. Number 9. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, an NFL player, has acknowledged that football is a pretty brutal game. It is understandable why the running back for the Indianapolis Colts just invested $6 million in Strive, a technological firm. Strive was introduced in 2016 to track activity using sensors embedded in compression garments to generate muscle data for athletes and teams. All of this is done to enable athletes to perform at their very best and completely comprehend what's taking place inside their bodies. Number 10. LeBron James. Other well-known individuals that invested in Status Pro included Naomi Osaka, Drake, and NBA player LeBron James. A sports technology and gaming startup called Status Pro has developed a line of fan engagement and training solutions for businesses and consumers by fusing player data with XR, augmented reality, and virtual reality. According to the business, it's a component of a sector that is predicted to rise to $57 billion by 2027.